If you like dragons and waifus, then this anime series is for you. After a simple 3-episode first season, years later, the anime gods have blessed us with the idol tsundere, blonde waifu, the thick, chill, smart waifu, the eye identifies beta bomb, really dragon energy, wisdom sensei, and merch. And also, it apparently takes in the Bleach universe, but you don't need to watch Bleach to enjoy this anime. So this anime right here, Burn the Witch, is an interesting one. So this video is going to have a little bit of spoilers, but kind of not, but it's generally going to tell you what the plot of the anime is. So this limited one-shot manga turned into kind of a 60-minute 3-episode series, and it just came out with the prologue point 8 at the very end of 2023. This is a fun show with a lot of opportunity to explore an incredibly fun looking world. It's not at full serialization just yet, but there's a tremendous opportunity here in this anime, and I would love to talk about what's great about it. So this is a fun little isekai type series that's based in Front London and Reverse London. Front London is where the regular people, us Ningans, generally dwell, in Reverse London, which is that isekai world where dragons, monsters, and witches thrive. The world is run by some keep dragons in check government, where they hire these witches to defeat these big bad dragons called dark dragons. They are the ones that rear and conserve these dragons. Ain't nobody else allowed to do this except the purity and the protectiveness of what this organization does for the everyday human. The government. Nini Spain-Cole is the tsundere blonde that's idol famous. Noelle Nihashi is a regular student. These two are already witches that work for this kind of government. Nini hopes to move up in the ranks. Nini and Noelle already work for this kind of government where they go out there and protect society from these dragons and monsters, and they go on all these missions. And by going on all these missions, they hope to move up in rank, mainly spearheaded by Nini. Once again, she is the rambunctious, tsundere, go after it, shonen type of personality. And Noelle is the real waifu that is chill and relaxed and doesn't really care to push it that far in life. That is the true waifu. So led by Nini and Noelle, they go on to try to achieve and accomplish these missions to hopefully go on bigger and better adventures along the way. And as they accomplish bigger and better missions, just like Nini's idol status suggests, as being that rock star, she wants to be recognized for it. Noelle is the chill thick waifu constantly being catcalled and harassed by this blonde beta male who is undercover as Dragon Energy. Bro gets to be sandwiched between these two waifus, but of course, he isn't just some regular pervy anime trope. Never mind, he is. His goal isn't just for panties, it is specifically Noelle's panties. Like every young bucko trying to make it in the world, you got the man with the plan and all the wisdom. It's your boy Billy, telling these two bitches, waifus, respectable young ladies how to be heroes. The plot involves reverse beta dragon energy, Balgo. He was from the Front London, and it turned out his BFF ended up being an undercover dark dragon. Nini and Noelle defeat some dark dragons that made it into Front London, thus saving Balgo. But somehow, he became a dragon-clad. Do we know what that really means? Not really, but it sounds very, very important. So he must be protected by this dragon government that they work for, whom Billy works for. So these two waifus under the leadership of Billy must protect this undercover dragon energy dragon-clad from those that want him dead, because he's somehow a dragon magnet ever since he arrived to Reverse London. All these big bad dragons have arrived to rain chaos among Reverse London and soon Front London. Who wants to kill this undercover dragon energy? The undercover dragon Illuminati, of course. This is a special group of people who, of course, is like a bureaucracy in the government that pulls all the strings. Reverse London hasn't had a dark dragon issue for almost a century until the magnet undercover dragon energy Balgo arrived to suck in all this bad dragon energy into Reverse London. If there's a threat to Reverse London, and most importantly to the dragon government Illuminati, you have to get rid of it. That means murdering this son of a bitch. Thus, the Dragon Illuminati has set out to kill this supposed threat. Balgo, a dragon clad that doesn't need to be there, Obviously, there's something special about this undercover dragon energy. That bad guys are these dark dragons, but really the antagonist human element comes from the dragon Illuminati, which is a smaller group of powerful people. The dragons themselves just serve the purpose of building upon the world and making it more spectacular, but every good story needs that very important human element. The viewers can't relate to just random monsters, so you have to have guys to hate on essentially as villains, and you gotta have characters that you can relate to, that are protagonists, that are in situations that, you know, we all know the archetypes, but rarely we get to see a protagonist of a two waifu duo that are very strong and very adventurous in their own right. Together with Bago makes it an interesting trio that hopefully down the line this story expands upon for full serialization. In the first 3 episodes, which felt like a long ass time ago, the Dragon Illuminati sent out their Vegeta, Bruno, the anti-hero. If you witches die, it's okay cause you're replaceable. The best kinds of bad guys operate on the premise of doing what's best for everyone, even if it means false flagging a huge event where many people die and there's destruction among the people. It's okay because 99% of you survive, and it's eventually gonna stop the bigger threat. That's the kind of idea for this dragon government Illuminati people. That's essentially what is assumed that they're operating on. They're technically good guys trying to do right, but at the end of the day, by doing right, that means to kill a motherfucker. So you have a world of dragons, a flippity-flop world where one is normal and one is filled with magical powers, dragons and monsters. Then you got all your favorite anime archetypes and tropes. Then there's the Dragon Illuminati, whom everyone naturally hates, unless you're in it. This isn't a show to be taken too seriously, at least for now. The animation is fun, the fight scenes are a blast, and every wonderful anime trope is present. The romantic interest between the pervy undercover dragon energy and with the thick waifu is the main ship. The blonde tsundere is like your typical shonen protagonist. You got your Kakashi Gojo sensei type of character in Billy. He's a lovable old dude, but they messed up by not making him an attractive Gojo type. It's whatevs. But Billy, don't sleep on this character Billy, he's a very good sensei. And if you watch the 3 episode series, you'll get to see some cool scenes. You have all these fun monsters and dragons. Most importantly though, these Dragon Illuminati people brings the twist to the story with their seemingly antagonist ways. Every good villain has a good reason behind their actions. In this case, killing Bago will prevent more dragon tyranny from occurring. This is a fun one for your typical shonen fans for any genre really. So the first 3 episodes are actually episodes, or technically a movie that happens after the point 8 prologue. Technically you should watch that first and then watch the episodes that were released a few years back in 2021-ish. On the Bleach side, guys, I didn't watch Bleach, so I can't really tell you that, but from a person that just watches this specifically, like it has nothing to do with that world, at least for now. So this is something that you don't need to watch Bleach. It's just kind of cool to know that it's related to Bleach. The characters themselves, very quickly you'll get to like these characters. At first is a lot of goody two shoes, just it's a normal kind of hero story. But at the same time, they start to build mystery with Bago. Having that dragon clad thing occur, you really have this sensei type of character in Billy. Over time, it feels like he's going to be that bridge in the story to help protect Noelle, Nini, and Bago. But at the same time, he in his own right is a really cool character. The story just needs time to develop and build these characters up. And of course you have your Vegeta kind of character. He's the first of this kind of Dragon Illuminati people to kind of fight them. In the show they eventually end up fighting a gigantic ass dragon. I recommend you guys do watch this anime. Help support the show. Hopefully at some point it will get a full serialization and the story continues and develops further. It's something really cool. It's just a typical kind of shonen kind of show, but it's led by 2 protagonists that are essentially waifus that you can cheer for. And then you have Bago, who clearly has a upcomings at some point in the story, so that's going to be very interesting to see if the story ever progresses. So yeah, I recommend you guys watch this anime, Burn the Witch. People should support this story because I think if this ever continues further, it would be towards the top of one of my series that I want to just watch because I want to see dragons. If you like Ragnar Crimson, you like dragons, I think this will be another one of those where it's a little bit more not on the gory side like Ragnar Crimson, but you know, you got your 2 waifus and then you have Balgo, who's gonna have his Super Saiyan moment at some point. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Burn the Witch. Did you guys read it, watch it? Are you guys anticipating more of this to come out? Yeah, let me know in the comments below, and do me a favor guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakusen.com, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.